I used to look in the mirror every morning and see someone I recognized. A face carefully shaped by years of habit, hair combed just right, clothes chosen not for comfort, but for impression. A practiced smile, not too much. It's just enough to seem approachable, confident, in control, alive. But it was all performance. I didn't know that back then. I thought I was being myself, but the mirror is clever, reflects not the truth, but what you expect to see. From a young age, I learned that certain parts of me were acceptable, praised even. If I spoke politely, adults smiled. If I got good grades, I was loved. If I hid my sadness, I was strong. So I adapted. I became what they wanted, or what I thought they wanted. I wore masks, all the time. At first, they felt like armor, a way to survive. But with time, they became skin. And somewhere along the way, I forgot how to take them off. The world loves masks. Society is a masquerade ball. Loud, glittering, chaotic. Everyone's smiling, laughing, competing. Clap for the confident ones. Follow the loud ones. Worship the beautiful ones. We're told to be authentic, but only if it fits the aesthetic. I became the version of me that fit. I knew how to talk, how to win approval, how to seem smart without making others uncomfortable, how to smile through exhaustion. I played every role perfectly. But every night, when the lights went out and the applause faded, I felt a strange emptiness. Like a man who's given the performance of his life and then walks off stage, alone into the dark. No one applauds there. No one sees that version of you. And maybe that's why it hurts. There was a moment, not a dramatic collapse. Not the kind of tragedy you see in movies. It was quiet, subtle, but unmistakable. I was looking at myself in the mirror one morning. Same routine as always, but something felt wrong. Not just tired, not just bored, empty, like I was looking at a stranger wearing my face. And in that silence, a question echoed. Sharp, cold, terrifying. Who are you, really? I didn't have an answer. It started slowly, a kind of unraveling. I stopped forcing the smile. I stopped pretending I was okay when I wasn't. I allowed myself to sit in the silence instead of filling it with noise. I told people when I felt lost, and they didn't know what to do with it. The people who praised the mask didn't know how to love the soul beneath it. Some left, others stayed, but looked at me differently, like I'd ruined the illusion. Maybe I had. But illusions are prisons. Taking off the mask hurts. It's like peeling away skin. You start to realize how much of your identity was built for others. How much of your joy was performative. How often your confidence was just fear in disguise. You mourn the old version of yourself, the one that got likes, the one that fit in, the one people admired. But you also start to feel something else. Not pleasure. Not even peace. At least not at first. Presence. You start to hear your own voice again. Not the loud, curated one, but the quiet, trembling truth deep inside your chest. It's the part of you that's been whispering all along. Please, don't forget me. The mirror never tells the full story. It shows your reflection, but not your soul. It shows what the world sees, not what you are. And if you believe it blindly, you'll spend your life chasing a stranger's approval. We scroll through screens of perfect lives, filtered smiles, curated identities, and we forget that real truth is often messy, uncertain, soft. You are not your job. You are not your body. You're not the story others wrote about you. You are the observer beneath it all, the awareness behind the eyes, the ache in your chest when everything gets quiet. One day, I stood in front of the mirror and didn't try to fix anything. I just looked, not to judge, not to improve, just to see. And in that stillness, I didn't find perfection. I didn't find answers. But I found honesty. The face staring back at me was tired, a little broken, but real, and that was enough. There's a strange kind of freedom in being seen. Not admired, not followed, but truly seen. It's rare and terrifying and holy. Most people won't want to see your truth. It threatens theirs, but someone will. Maybe a few, maybe only one. And when they do, they won't fall in love with your mask. They'll love the soul behind it, the quiet, trembling truth. The real you. You don't owe the world a perfect performance. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You're allowed to be soft, to be uncertain, to change. You are allowed to stop performing. The mask may protect you, but it also hides you. And one day, when the lights fade, and the noise dies down, and the crowd goes home, all that will remain is the person you chose to be when no one was watching. Choose someone real, even if it's messy. Especially if it's messy, because that's where the soul lives.